Hello, can y'all hear me? Welcome. Thank you all so much for coming to the second night of YPT's New Play Festival. You are here for the middle school night of play, so just give it up for yourselves for being out on the limb. My name is Farrah Lawal Harris. I'm the Artistic Director of Young Playwrights Theater. In case you don't know about Young Playwrights Theater, or YPT for short, we are a nonprofit organization that's been around for almost 25 years. And what we do is inspire young people to realize the power of their own voices. And we do that through teaching them how to write plays. So the way our programming works, we send a professional teaching artist into a classroom or an after-school program. They teach the young people how to write plays, and then we have professional actors perform them. So that's what you're going to be seeing tonight. So we have 5 very talented young women who have written plays that are going to be presented tonight. Let's give it up for them. So as I mentioned, you'll see those 5 short plays written by young people who are in middle school. Before we begin, I just wanted to thank you all for all the hard work you put into this. So just in order for them to be here, they took a class with Young Playwrights Theater. They wrote their own original play. Some of them, have y'all written a play before? See, they haven't written a play before. Their teaching artists read all of the plays from their classes, looked at theirs and said, these are the most promising plays, these are the best plays in this class. So they nominated those plays. They were read by a reading committee and then selected by myself. So it is a long journey to get to this point, and it is an achievement to be here. So I congratulate all of you for working so hard. We would also like to thank the ARC for having us in their beautiful space. We piloted a partnership this year, so we're actually partnering with the ARC's ICANN Technical Theater Internship. So if you notice folks in black shirts that say ICANN, they've helped with design elements, front of house, backstage. So give it up for the young people who are helping us as well. I also wanted to thank our donors and our funders for making this evening possible. You'll see a list of all of our donors in our program. Without them, we wouldn't have been able to do this work. So I encourage you, if you feel inspired by what you see tonight, please visit the YPT information table out in the lobby and give whatever you feel is necessary. Or you can support us even just by following us on social media, coming out to more performances. We want to build a community of you all. So hopefully this isn't a one-time thing. Hopefully this is the first time of many times that you'll come and see YPT's work. So at this time, I want to encourage everybody to silence your cell phones. Because this stage is intimate, I know Vibrate feels quiet, but when it's silent, it's not quiet. So if you could silence your cell phone, that would be appreciated. Also, we ask that you don't do any flash photography or videography. We have a professional videographer in the back. We have a photographer there. All those materials will be available. So we just want you to be present and in the show. Enjoy yourselves tonight. So, are we ready to begin? Yeah. All right, so to the stage, I would like to bring our first playwright. Thank you so much.
Hi, everyone. My name is Chemistry Ingram. I wrote Better Together. I attend Washington School for Girls, and I'm currently in the 7th grade. This play was inspired by my aunt who had cancer. It basically showed what her daughter went through. It was hard to write this play because it was a true story. Then I just told myself that it would be worth it. After seeing my play, I want people to never give up on life or your dreams or anything. I also write poems because I love poetry. Working with YPT allowed me a good opportunity, and I also bonded with a lot of my friends. I would like to thank Miss Waters, Miss Hill, my mom, and friends, because when I didn't want to write it anymore, they all encouraged me to keep on writing. I would like to dedicate this play to my Aunt Portia, who is sitting here today, supporting me through everything, who encouraged me to do my best and to never give up. It was really fun working with YPT. The process was a lot, but it was worth it.
It's gonna work out sooner than later. You don't have to worry about tomorrow. It's gonna work out in your favor. Just keep your head to the sky, yeah. Keep your eyes on the prize. Just keep your head to the sky.
Ren! Oh my god, yes! What do you want? I'm dancing right now. Gosh.
What did you just say, little girl?
Nothing.
Okay, well come here now. It's very important.
Okay, I'm coming. Gosh. I know it can't be that important.
Hey, you might as well have a seat, young lady. What I'm going to say is going to be very sad. And whenever I say you cannot get mad at your mother, it's not at all her fault, so please don't get mad. It might disappoint you, but there's nothing anyone can do about it. All we can do is pray and hope for the best.
Okay.
Your mom has cancer.
Oh my god. This had better be a prank.
Do I look like I would play about this?
So what does this mean, if it were to be true?
Well, you and your grandfather are going to have to move to Baltimore to be closer to Johns Hopkins Hospital to see your mom. That's the best and closest hospital to DC for your mom to get her chemo treatment.
No, I can't take this anymore. First, I get bullied at school, and then I'm really stressed out trying to pick a new middle school because this school only goes up to 5th grade, and now my mom has cancer? What else? Are you gonna die or something?
Oh, Corinne, it's going to be okay. We're going to get through this together. I'm so sorry. Why didn't you come to me sooner about people bullying you at school? I know it's hard, but we will get through this together.
No, I can't. If me and Granddaddy have to move to Baltimore, I'm gonna have to leave the few friends I already have. And the people at this school are probably gonna bully me too. Ugh, it just hate my life! Why, God? Why me?
Hey, Corinne.
Hey, Samantha, girl, what you doing?
Oh my God, girl, I got some tea for you.
Yes!
Devin and Kiki going out, girl. Like, what? So Dana kept making fun of your mom. Of, you know, how your mom has cancer and stuff. And then she was saying that you were a slut.
Kiki's nasty. She's going out with all the 5th and 4th graders. I don't care. She didn't say it to my face, so I don't care. Lord, why me? I really don't want to be on this earth anymore. Hey, Mommy.
Hey, honey. I'm sorry you had to see me like this.
Why would you do this to me? It's bad enough that I'm already getting bullied, and now when I go to school, everyone's just gonna make me feel bad by talking about you. Nobody loves me.
Corinne, I love you for who you are. I don't care what those girls have to say at your school. Just pretend to ignore them. And I didn't have a choice. You think I want to be stuck in a hospital bed when I can be with the family? Girl, bye. But don't pay any mind to those girls.
Bye. Love you, Mommy. I don't know why God chose me. I just want to kill myself. I can't take this anymore. Lord, why?
What do you mean? I'm doing what is right for you and your mom.
But I'm only 11 years old. I do not deserve this.
Yes, you do.
This is a lot of stress. And why am I always getting bullied if you're supposed to be by my side, right?
I am always by your side. You just don't think so. Why do children want everything to be perfect?
Bye. I have to go finish dancing so I can think all this through.
You'll thank me later.
But sometimes life's so dark. But he told me, boy, you keep your head up, never let up, and never give up, and don't cry for me, cause I'ma live up in the sky. Let it all work out. That pain gon' make you strong. That hurt gon' make you a leader. Don't let that make you a monster. In the middle of the darkest, hardest, heartless, tarnished carnage. The master artist makes your mess a masterpiece regardless.
How are things going with you and your aunt?
She's annoying. And she's always telling me how my grades are horrible. But when I ask for help, she doesn't know anything.
Oh, sweetie. Just try your best. Do it for me.
But sometimes life's so dark. But he told me, boy, you keep your head up, never let up, and never give up, and don't cry for me, cause I'ma live up in the sky. Let it all work out. That pain gon' make you strong. That hurt gon' make you a leader. Don't let that make you a monster. In the middle of the darkest, hardest, heartless, tarnished carnage. The master artist makes your mess a masterpiece regardless.
Okay, everyone. Okay. We have a new student joining us for the rest of our time. Her name is Corinne. Corinne, tell the class a little bit about yourself.
Hi, my name is Corinne, and I'm from DC. I love the color blue and gold and burgundy. I love to dance, and I like to write poetry.
Okay, sit right here. Shh.
Hi, Corinne. Do you want to come sit and have lunch with me?
Are you sure you want me to sit with you?
Yeah. So, how's your day going?
Well, it's tough being new here, but plus also at every school I always get bullied or talked about, and
Corinne, don't worry about anybody bullying or talking about you here.
I heard that a lot.
Corinne, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Do you have any self-confidence? I mean, do you have low self-esteem?
I don't have any confidence because people are always talking about how ugly I am or how I'm too skinny.
Corinne, you are very beautiful. Don't let anyone tell you different. Don't let anybody bring you down. You're too pretty and smart for that.
Thank you. But it's tough to keep my head up. But I'll try my best for you.
Just know that I'm always here for you, okay? See you later. And don't be late for class.
I'ma live up in the sky. Let it all work out. That pain gon' make you strong. That hurt gon' make you a leader. Don't let that make you a monster. In the middle of the darkest, hardest, heartless, tarnished carnage. The master artist.
Guess what?
What?
I don't have cancer anymore.
Oh my god! I'm so happy! This means we can do everything together. Thank you so much. You put me through a lot, but you made me stronger.
You're welcome. I told you that it would be a good outcome and to never give up. Always remember that what doesn't make you weaker makes you stronger.
Man, I'm insecure and I'm so unsure. My motives don't be the purest either. My little sister probably need me. I ain't been around and I ain't tried to lead her. Help me, Lord. I ain't never had no daddy. Feel like a failing father. Trying to raise my family. I seen cancer take my ladies. Pops and he fought so hard. And we cried so hard. But sometimes life's so dark. But he told me, boy, you keep your head up. Never let up and never give up. And don't cry for me cause I'ma live up in the sky. Let it all work out. That pain gon' make you stronger. That hurt gon' make you a leader. Don't let that make you a monster. In the middle of the darkest, hardest, heartless, tarnished carnage. The master artist makes your mess a masterpiece regardless.
Sooner than later, you don't have to worry about tomorrow. It's gonna work out in your favor. Just keep your head to the sky. Keep your eyes on the prize. Just keep your head to the sky. Keep your eyes on the prize. Yeah.
Gabrielle Miner. I'm the writer of A Poet's Language. I go to the Washington School for Girls, and I'm in the 7th grade. All right, so the idea of my play came from past experiences with writing. When I was in the 3rd grade, I kept writing a lot, and I used to write poems during my free time. And I was thinking of ideas of my plays, for my play, and I went back to those experiences, and the rest just kind of just popped up in my head. It wasn't hard writing my play, but it was hard for me to have courage after writing a specific part. I want others to understand after viewing my play that you're your own person, no one has control over you, and to be confident and stand up for yourself. I love writing. I want to continue to write. I actually write sometimes during my free time. I haven't thought about what I want to write next, but I'm sure it'll come to mind. I enjoyed working with YPT and the playwriting program. At first, I thought, wow, I'm the only one that loves playwriting. This is a problem, I think. This is weird, okay. But after writing, I'm like, okay, this is great. I like this. I want to keep doing this. I want to thank Ms. Waters for helping me turn this play into something amazing. I want to thank my parents and my sister, and my entire family, for supporting me. I want to thank God for giving me this opportunity, and I want to thank the actors for getting this idea to come to life. This performance is going to be amazing. I know this for a fact because these actors are really good. Hope you all enjoy.
Hi, Mr. Stewart.
Hey, Marie. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm just thinking.
Well, be happy. You volunteered to speak at the student assembly tomorrow, and that takes some bravery considering how quiet you are. Then after that, it's adios school and hello summer.
Maybe I should...
Sorry, didn't see you there.
Okay. Maybe I should say hey to someone, or if a teacher said something, I could be funny, or... Ugh, no. God, what's the use? No one will care. I should probably just be like my dad and have all my beliefs from a book of poems.
Whoa! One more day of school! Yo, Marie! You excited about tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
Does your dad know?
Mm-mm.
Are you gonna tell him?
Mm-mm.
Keep it that way. I think it's best if he doesn't know.
Dad, I'm home.
Hello, Marie. How was your day at school?
It was fine.
Really?
Sadly, no.
Okay.
What's wrong?
What's this?
Looks like a letter. Wow, so very interesting. What does this have to do with me?
Young lady, watch your tongue. It's a letter from the school informing me that you're speaking at an assembly. Marie, you know the rules.
Whatever!
Whoa, Marie! What's wrong?
My dad!
What happened?
My dad found out about the assembly and he forbid me from doing it. He was all like, you know our teachings, Marie. And I'm like, there are no teachings. He just makes me live by a poem.
Well, what's it called?
It's called Alone in the Dust.
Can I hear it?
Never in life have I seen, never on earth have I heard. Yet still no one who can share the same emotions my heart burns. My parents have lived through this time after time. Maybe they can help me with mine. A woman's best friend is her mother. The one that understands.
God, that was beautiful. But I don't think it's something you should live by.
I agree. I'm gonna go back home. I need to talk to my dad.
Okay.
I see you're home.
I need to talk with you.
We'll talk after dinner.
No, but you need to listen now. You have to. Because last time I checked, I need permission to talk to somebody, but the answer is always no, and it's all because of a poem. Ever since I was 13, my life has been a living nightmare. Dad, I am sorry, but you really need some help. You have done nothing but shut me out. You haven't heard me or listened to me or been proud of me or anything. Well, now you don't have a choice because I am sick of being alone. I am sick of being shy and quiet. I want to go out and talk to people and have friends. Not just be cooped up in this house all my life, shutting people out. I am not you! I mean, can you get that through your head? Why? Did you think that this was okay? Dad, you are drowning yourself. Can't you see that? What are you doing? I don't really care anymore, so I might as well destroy it. What's the point of keeping it if all it's going to do is brainwash my dad and forbid me from living my life?
What did you do? Young lady, get back here!
Well, hello, my friend.
What are you doing here?
Well, you said your door is always open, right?
Yeah, come on, we'll play video games. Don't you think you should be heading home soon? I'm pretty sure your dad doesn't know where you are. Yeah, you know how he gets.
Who cares?
What?
Yeah.
Well, obviously, you can stay here.
Oh, thank God. I had no idea where I would go.
All right, I'm gonna let my brother know.
Hey, what's up, little bro?
Hey, you remember Marie, right?
Yeah, why? Wait, Ben, is she your girlfriend?
What? No! No! She just needs a place to stay, and I know how you feel about, people staying over. I totally get it, you know what I'm saying? But you know her, you know? Yeah, you know her. And, she got into an argument with her dad, and you know how her dad is. And also, come on, dude, I'm an only friend.
Okay, all right. I didn't ask for all that. God, yeah, I guess she can stay for the time being. Whatever.
All right. May I show you to the comforts of your suite?
Direct me to my quarters, kind sir.
Welcome to your luxurious suite. Well, I gotta head inside now, so good night.
Good night. Ben! Today's the day.
Aren't you nervous?
Well, yeah. Why wouldn't I be? I'm scared everyone's gonna laugh at me, and it's the last day of school, so everybody's gonna remember.
Are you sure about that? I mean, do you get the okay on that statement? Oh, I'm just playing. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Thanks.
Come on, I'll drive you.
All right. God, I see my dad in the audience.
Don't worry about him. Just do your little end of the year thingy. Let him say something to you. And then, you'll be fine. I'm sure of it.
All right.
Right, happy last day, everyone! Now, for our last day, we invited a student to share their personal experience this year. Today, we are honored to welcome Marie Ann Carter to the stage.
Good morning, everyone. Happy last day. Well, I've been here since the 6th grade. Most of you don't know me, but I'm Marie. I've been kind of invisible because I was shy. But after this year, I want to meet new people. I want to have new experiences. After my mother died, I stopped talking. I just wanted to grieve alone and not be bothered at first. But that's when this shyness was forced on me, and I stopped, well, everything. But that's stopping today. I want friends. I want to go out and shop and do the things that people do. So before I leave this stage, I want you to know that you're going to know who I am. I'll make sure of it.
I thought it over. And that does not excuse your behavior. We'll discuss that later. But for now, your mother's words were sacred to me. I always believed they meant something more than she intended to mean. So when she died, I just wanted to keep her words. No, I wanted to keep her alive. Now I've gone and made my whole life miserable. With you running away and not having any friends, and the bills haven't been paid. And I lost my job waiting for you to come home. But listen, I'll go get some help. For the betterment of our relationship. It's what your mother would have wanted.
Dad, I want to move past this. I want to go back to living a normal life. I miss the strange, old, quirky dad I know. I think Mom would have wanted this also. And I really think therapy would be a good idea.
That settles it.
Great! Hey, Dad, can I go to the cemetery? I want to talk to Mom.
Don't be out too late.
miss you a lot. And I love you with literally everything in me. God, I wish you were here. I just, I didn't know, actually, I don't know how to cope with you not being here. Hey, Mom, do you think you'll ever come back? Will angels lead you down while they're playing godlike sounds on their golden harps? Or maybe you'll surprise me and look like a princess with angel wings. Or maybe, just maybe you'll just show up. You'll see Dad. He'll most likely cry. And then your love will shine throughout the world and blow us all away. The thing is, the world is strange sometimes. It'll give you bad stuff and then good stuff, and vice versa. But hey, your Dad's getting help, and things are gonna go back to normal. I want you back. I love you, Mom. Oh, and one more thing before I go, Mom. Happy birthday.
My name is Marley Sawa. I'm in 7th grade and I attend DC International School. My initial inspiration to write Not Another Afternoon Delay was the inconvenience of using the metro system. In fact, in that moment, I was sitting in my school's theater thinking about how the bus had made me late that morning. Then it dawned upon me, why not write a play about the metro? Better yet, a crime on the metro. Admittedly, it was my first comedy, but I was willing to pursue that idea. And as I dug further into the process, I began to realize how important this could be, not only for me, but for others. Writing is my passion, yet at the same time, there are so many other girls who are afraid to show the world their passion, perhaps because they are afraid of what others might say, or because they believe it won't be successful. My hope in writing this play is to instill a sense of confidence in girls so that they can also dare to dream. It wasn't all glamorous. Balancing all of my responsibilities was challenging to say the least. But when you're doing so many things that make you happy and that challenge you, everything is all the more enjoyable. So when I was stressed, I would remind myself how much I love what I'm doing. Because really, you don't love something because you can live with it, you love something because you can't live without it. And my love for writing was as great as my love for soccer or any of my other activities. Working with Young Parents Theater was very beneficial. Even on the days when I couldn't make a rehearsal, they were sure to catch me up on all I'd missed. I always felt so involved, and communicating via email made everything a lot easier. Without the hardworking people at YPT, the show you're about to see would not have been the same. I'd like to thank my dramaturg, Kristen, for helping with editing my play, and my friends and family were also very supportive. My parents and brother were positive, as was the entire family, and I appreciate everyone's enthusiasm and reassurance. And because of them, I've been able to transcend the boundaries I've limited myself to before and put forth something I was proud of. I'd like to finish by saying, in the 6th grade, I learned about variables in math class, and the very first one I learned about was K, which represents the constant of proportionality. And when a relationship is proportional on a linear plane, the equation forms a straight line. Think about that for a moment. It means that regardless of all exterior factors, this K was the only consistency. It's the glue between the X and the Y. The same goes for life. If one goes about trying to do only what other people care about, completely disregarding themselves and their values, their life won't be proportional and they won't have a straight line. That person's line won't even be a line, it'll just be a bunch of scattered points. However, through this process, I've gained consistency. Through friend and foe and family dramas, the constant is you. And if you're willing to change yourself and not do what you love for someone else, then perhaps it's time to move on. You are your best self when you respect yourself. And the moment I decided that I wanted to make this happen, even if it put me at risk for disapproval or being embarrassed, was the moment that I freed myself. In conclusion, through my humble experience, I realized that when you follow your dreams, things will work out. And I'd like to thank you for coming to see my play.
Wednesday afternoon when I was on the 7 bus, which came 7 minutes late. The police officer said with authority,
"May I have your attention, please?" Now, there's been a heist on S Street, and all the evidence points to the criminal being on this bus.
What?
Yeah, I got him quarantined. Yeah, I got the situation under control. I can handle this on my own. No backup needed.
At this point, I wasn't sure what to do. Should I call my parents? Should I call a lawyer? What would I say if they questioned me? Would they question me? I'm only 10. How could a 10-year-old pull off a major heist?
Hey! Short stuff! I have a few questions.
This can't be happening.
You may look innocent, but I know the type of games you kids like to play.
What games, sir? I'm not playing any games.
Don't get smart with me. I am an officer of the Washington, D.C. Police Force. I'm a neighborhood superhero. I save lives. You dare disrespect someone as significant as myself.
I'm sorry.
You better be sorry. Now, since I'm such a compassionate individual, I'm willing to put your disrespect behind us, and you're off the hook for now.
So, he seemed pretty harsh.
Huh? Were you talking to me?
Yeah, he seemed pretty mean. I think he's kind of harsh, sort of.
Yes. Oh, he was so arrogant. I mean, of all the police officers in the world, we had to get the one that acts like such a hotshot.
Yeah.
Stop talking!
Us? You don't think he's talking about us, do you?
I think so.
Hey! I just told you guys to stop talking! You! Get over here! Where you coming from, huh? National Capital Bank? The jewelers on S Street? I know you've been on S Street. I know you're guilty.
Phew!
Excuse me?
Oh, what a smell! Oh, I think it's your hair gel. It smells so cheap. Yuck!
I beg your pardon?
Oh, what a smell! Oh, I'm sorry. But your breath smells.
Excuse me. I am an officer of the Washington, D.C. Police Force. I am a
Neighborhood superhero. I save lives. Sure. And since you're such a compassionate individual, why don't you do everyone a bus on the favor and leave?
What? Hey, look here with you. You're under arrest. And by the way, it wasn't hair gel, and it wasn't from the dollar store. Hair regrowth enhancement cream. Seen on television.
Hi. Do you know when we're going to start moving again? I have a gala to get to.
I'm what you're wearing.
Actually, I'm the CEO of Gyms USA, and I think what you said is very unprofessional.
Well,
I need to piss.
okay, I'll get an escort and a translator.
No help, I pissed alone. I is old, but I is not that old. My son, he gave me that for the birthday.
This looks very expensive. Got any other diamonds in your purse?
Oh, please, in this country, don't need to respect. In my country, man never touch woman's purse. Never.
Well, I guess she really had to go. Hey, I'm not done with you.
She's leaving.
Where you going?
Who's the boss? Where else?
The bus is that way. Right over there. You know, just follow me. Let's go.
Oh, it must be my lucky day. Now I can finally buy Nike's $15,000 doll human matching apparel collection. Oh, wait. My husband needs $15,000 to pay for medication for his terminal illness. Oh, well. He would want Fido to be happy.
Well, everyone, looks like the criminal isn't on this bus after all. I'll be leaving as soon as my partner arrives. But don't think that means you're off the hook.
Finally. But geez, now I'll never have time to make it to the auction.
I thought she was going to a gala.
What are you talking about? She just said she was going to an auction. Wait a minute, did you say you're going to a gala?
That's what I just said.
It sounds better when I say it.
I am going to a gala and an auction. It's called the Gyms of USA Annual Conference Gala and Auction, also known as the famous GUSA ACGA. Duh!
Well, what do they sell at this auction?
Diamond gym equipment, obviously.
Excuse me?
You really wouldn't understand material values and the undying need for unnecessary items unless you were the CEO of a large company.
You're a CEO.
Ready to go?
Hey, don't you speak Arabic?
Yeah, why?
There's this lady over there. I think she speaks it too. She doesn't speak English very well. Can you just tell her that she can leave?
Sure. مرحبا. أنا ضابط كلي. سنغادر أنا وشريكي للتحقيق في مكان آخر. تستطيعين المغادرة.
What?
At this point, the words flew out of her mouth and spread like a fly onto a car windshield. Everyone noticed. Everyone heard.
You're sure she speaks Arabic? Sounds more like Texas to me.
What'd you say your name was? Hey! Where'd she go?
She's gone. I saw her leave. But I thought your partner told her to go.
No one knew what was going on. Where had the woman gone? Who was she really? Did she even speak Arabic? What is Arabic?
The Arabic language has been around for well over 1,000 years. Arabic is usually ranked among the top 6 of the world major languages. And as the language of the Quran, The Holy Book of Islam is also widely used throughout the Muslim world. Arabic language is written from right to left and has no capital letters. There are 28 distinct letter shapes which vary slightly depending on whether they are connected to another letter before or after them. And the whole alphabet of 28 letters is created by placing various combination of dots above or below some of these shapes. And I know because my grandmother was from Syria. I love you, Grandma!
Hate to interrupt your history lesson, but we need to find this woman. I have a theory.
Yeah?
I think she actually knew English, but denied it in order to avoid questioning, which means she must have been the thief.
Yes.
Wow, I thought everyone knew she was a phony. Though I guess you guys wouldn't have that experience since you aren't a CEO and haven't dealt with spies before.
I'm very capable of recognizing a spy.
Well, why didn't you see the one right under your nose?
Guys! This is my monologue! And how do you expect to catch her if you're just arguing this entire time?
Guys! How do we expect to find the crook if we don't stop this argument?
Yes.
That's why I'm taking initiative to end this argument and lead the hunt for this woman.
That's literally what I just said.
Let's find this thief! Hey, what's going on You have the right to remain silent. Everything you say can and will be used against you. I've never gotten to say that before. Let's go.
Yes, I'm on the way. I know. I should have just took a private jet. Ugh. We'll just tell them to wait because I'm only a few minutes away as long as air traffic's good.
That is the story of the heist on S Street. I suppose, although it was annoying at the time, in hindsight we each sort of gained something from it. The kid who was next to me, whose name was actually Caleb, gained confidence. The police officer finally got to catch the real crook. His partner got to shout out her grandmother. And the CEO lady learned not to take public transportation. And the elderly woman almost got away with her heist. And then there's me. Well, actually, contrary to popular belief, I also got something out of this. I got the inspiration to write this play, and look around. It actually got performed. So I guess really that day wasn't so bad. So the next time you're on the bus or the train and they stop for some reason, be patient. Because there's always much more to it than simply an afternoon delay. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Maya Coleman. I'm the writer of The Dark Path. I attend Charles Hart, and I'm in the 8th grade. This play came from the things I see around me, the violence. I wanted to incorporate it in a play for younger viewers. So they can feel like they can relate. It was very easy to write this play because I am lyrical. I write things down through poems and raps. I could have a minute to write something down and other people attach to it. I don't know how powerful it will be, and people can relate so strongly. I want people to know, if you stay with the ones you love and the people who care about you, anything you are going through can have a positive outcome. My next piece I am working on is called Being Color in America. It is inspired by what is happening around me. It tells people the negative and the positive things about being colored in America. I enjoyed YPT because it was a safe place for me to brainstorm my ideas, to hear that people enjoyed my writing, and they wanted to hear more. I would like to thank Ms. Claudia for doing the workshop with us, Ms. Jonelle for helping me write and edit my play, and my mom for making me go to intercession even though I didn't want to. I would like to say, don't be afraid to catch your opportunities, because opportunities do not last forever. Thank you.
Love you more.
Honey, what's wrong?
Look outside.
Honey, this ain't nothing new, okay? This happens all the time.
I wish it wasn't like that.
I know, me too, sweetie. But, just, you gotta get to school, okay? So you don't want to be late, okay?
Okay, Mom.
Okay. Wait. Lord, please protect my child. Let her get to school safely and get home. Amen.
Good morning, Amani.
Good morning, Miss Parker.
How was your weekend?
Same old, whole bunch of nothing.
Okay. Well, come see me at lunch. We can talk more then.
Okay.
Hello, Amani. You're late. Take a seat.
So sorry, sir.
All right, everybody's dismissed. Amani, you missed everything I taught in class today. First, you were late, and then you slept in my class. Okay, I'm sorry to do this, but you're gonna have to serve detention on your free period. Here's your slip. Take it down to room 240 at the end of the hall. The teacher, Mr. Diarra, he knows you're en route.
But I was just...
No excuses. I know you have the pure potential to do great things. I expect more for you.
Okay.
Look at this loser.
No talking! Or else you'll have to go down to the office. Alright, head to lunch. I don't expect to see you in here no more. You hear?
Yes, sir.
We're gonna get Denver.
Hey, Denver?
Yeah? It's all cool.
A guy was talking about jumping you, so watch out.
Man, the fools ain't got nothing on me.
Oh, okay. So,
Money! Your mom is waiting in the office.
Okay. Mom, what's wrong? You okay?
No, baby. Let's go home. I gotta talk to you about something, okay? Sweetie, your dad was shot. And later died.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Like, young lady.
I could miss my dad so much. My dad was my best friend. Once upon a time, the world is ending. It crashes and burns. The world is so full of hate. People are getting killed over materialistic things like shoes or iPhones and so many other things. People are in so much pain that their precious child won't come back home. Having to struggle. Mother crying because she's behind on rent. Bills must be paid, food must be provided, we need clothes on our backs. My mom says she can do it alone, but can she really? Not relying on a man to take care of her, resulting to the hurt she's experienced in the past. She says to let go and let God. I feel like I live in a world where the sun don't shine and not a flower grows. Men and women standing on the curb, not a dime or nickel to their name. I'm afraid to go outside to catch the bus for that matter. Should I be cautious? Every time my mom gets pulled over, which is not that frequent, I am praying that the officer is not racist and does us no harm. I think to myself, I'm a 5'6" African-American female who dances, raps, sings, writes, draws, and so many other things. I'm 13 years old. Is my life already over? Am I the next victim? Mom? Dad?
Hi, my name is Maddie Isaac. I am a 7th year at BC International School, and I wrote The Haunting of Dalton Mead. So originally the idea came from the theme of a school mystery because a person from YPT came to my school and we were all going to write a play together, and it was going to be a school mystery, but there ended up not being enough people. We just wrote our own plays. The school in the play is based off of my school, and a lot of people are based off of my school. And at first it was really difficult to write it because it's always really hard to start something because you want to make it right. But after I started and developed the story, it was a lot easier. But it was really, really hard to cut the play because I had to cut 10 pages. And it was like my baby, I didn't want to kill it. And I get really excited every time I see the play on stage. So I hope you guys are too. After watching my play, like everyone else, I really hope that people are inspired to pursue their passions and maybe write their own plays if they want. I would definitely like to write more stories or plays in the future. And I really enjoy working with YPT and the playwriting program because they bring the play that you imagine to life, and they're really inclusive and make sure that you agree with what's happening, and the actors are really amazing. I'd like to thank Miss Themby Duncan, who was the person who came to my school, and she helped me during, if I had writer's block, she helped me finish the play and come up with ideas with me. I'd also like to thank my dramaturg, Kristen, who helped me do research despite our location differences. I'd like to thank my family and friends for inspiring me and being supportive, especially my mom for driving me to all the rehearsals. And I'm so grateful for this opportunity to be here and experience it with my best friend Marley, and I hope you guys enjoy my play. Thank you.
Sorry, I just think it's funny that you're getting mad over something so stupid.
It's not stupid. I've been at this school for months and still have 0 friends. Anyways, who are you? I haven't seen you around here before.
Well, you're new, so I wouldn't expect you to know all the kids who go here.
I guess that's fair. My name's Zara. And yours?
Tom.
Cool. Why are you hiding out in here? That's a pretty vague answer.
Well, it's all you're going to get. So, why are you here?
Life sucks. I move around a lot. I'm behind on homework. I have no friends. Did I mention I have no friends?
Are you a military kid or something?
Yeah, my dad's in the Air Force. Are you?
Yeah, my dad served during the war. I mean, in Afghanistan.
That's crazy! Finally, someone that understands the trials and tribulations of moving around so much and knows how hard it is to be the new kid. It can be quite challenging making friends.
Well, just made a friend right now.
Seriously? Thanks, Tom.
No problem, Zara.
basketball near my mural?
First, it's not your court, so you can't decide who plays on it. Second, that mural's for the school, so it's not yours either. Third, it was an accident, so just give me a break.
Watch it. I have spent weeks working on this, and I'm not letting you and your 2 left feet ruin it all.
Hey Tom, do you believe in ghosts?
No, why? Do you? Oh, let me guess. You think this place is haunted.
How did you know? Are you psychic or something?
Nope, but I have supernatural powers.
That's funny.
I'm not kidding.
Jordan, don't you think it's a bit weird that she's talking to herself? The new girl at the table next to ours, she's talking to herself and laughing at her own joke.
Well, you know this place is haunted, don't you?
My mural! Who did this? I'll tell you what happened. My mural was ruined by some imbecile who can't hold a bucket of paint without splattering it over something important.
I'm guessing this upset you?
Isn't that obvious? Don't act so smug, you Michael Jordan wannabe. I know it was you.
Hold up, I didn't ruin your mural.
Fine. You can prove that to Principal Randino when I tell him what happened. Come on, let's go.
Tom, I barely know a thing about you.
Well, something ought to be left secret.
Wow, okay.
I'm sorry, I just don't like talking about my life.
That's fine.
Students, please report to the auditorium.
Students, it has recently come to my attention that a mural made by one of our very talented students has been vandalized. This mural was made to commemorate our first year in our brand new building, and I am very disappointed that any of the students would try to deface something another student worked so hard on. Please, be principled. And speak up now if you know who did this. Or if you did it. The longer you wait, the more serious the consequences will be. You may all go.
Honestly, I'm not surprised. The kids at the school are cold-hearted and will do anything if they get a kick out of it. You know, there was this...
Hey, you! New girl. Don't think you're getting off so easy. I know it was you.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Michelle, take a chill pill. You can't just go around accusing people.
Oh, really? Watch me.
Tom, back me up here.
This girl is psycho! There is no one at our school named Tom, and no one was standing next to her before we got here.
No, my friend Tom was standing next to me, and now he's gone.
Was he ever here?
No, unless she's talking about her imaginary friend. Because sitting alone at lunch has made her so delusional that she made one up. I'm guessing he probably got bored with you and found a new friend.
Michelle, you're being a bit too harsh. Now, Zara probably doesn't even have any idea who did it. Now, let's go play some basketball.
go to school so I could meet Tom, and I don't remember.
Hiya.
Tom! Where have you been? How could you just leave me at the assembly? People said I looked crazy for talking to myself or something.
Sorry. I had to go talk to a teacher about something. Anyway, you look like something big just happened.
Yes! After that rude girl accused me of ruining her mural, I went to my locker and guess what I found inside?
What?
A bucket of red paint! Oh, can you believe it? I don't know how it got in there or who would put it in there. I wonder who wanted to frame me. I don't think I have beef with any of the students here.
What about that Michelle girl who accused you after the announcement and her shadow, Jordan?
Well, lunch is almost over and I have class. Wait. How did you know it was Michelle and her basketball? You weren't there.
I wasn't? I wasn't! Right, because you told me.
I did? Okay.
Here to finally confess your crimes?
Michelle.
Actually, yes.
Wait, what? Are you serious?
I need to tell you about something that happened to me that I think has something to do with what's been happening at this school. Okay, so a few days ago I went to the bathroom and there was this boy named Tom.
Hold
and
up. How was he in the girls' bathroom?
It must have been gender neutral or something. Anyways, Tom and I became fast friends. The next day he asked me to meet him early before school and I can't remember what happened. Then later that day, you found your mural ruined and I found a bucket of red paint in my locker.
You what? I spent weeks working on that mural, months actually, and my mom said it was good, which is high praise coming from her. To be a real artist, you and your need to be popular just had to go and ruin it.
Michelle, let her finish. You don't even know the whole story yet.
Anyways, I put the bucket of paint back into the art studio. Tom denied having anything to do with it and made up some excuse that he had to go talk to a teacher, but I don't think anyone can disappear that quickly. And now you're both looking at me like I'm crazy.
And it seems to me that you're dealing with some serious short-term memory problems. Like, for real though, who's Tom?
My friend, I told you.
Oh, okay. How old is Tom and what's his last name?
I don't know. 15, I think.
Just great. Not only are you a delusional criminal, but you're also running around with a boy who probably doesn't exist and is a potential serial killer, and all because you're a woman?
Michelle, would you shut up? Zara may be crazy, but I think she's onto something.
Thank you. I think Tom wants something he can only get by using me. I'm just not sure what that is yet.
If I actually believed you, which I don't, there's still one key bit of information missing. How can you only see Tom?
That is a question I don't have the answer to. He gets really touchy about the subject of, well, him. He snapped at me when I asked him about himself. Now that I think about it, I don't know anything about him. Though I do remember him mentioning supernatural powers. Just great. Without Tom, I'm back to the bottom of the food chain.
Okay, so what's our game plan for Operation Haunted Daltermead?
What?
You know, because this place is haunted and we're in the Dalton Mead campus.
Okay, I'm just gonna pretend like that made sense. All right, first order of business is figuring out who this Tom guy is. I'm sure that Zara forgot to mention some stuff to us about this guy.
Yeah. Zara did mention that only she can see him, but he's invisible to everyone else.
Sounds suspiciously like an imaginary friend to me. Or here's a good one. She's crazy.
Maybe, but I think there's something else to it. Zara did mention that he had supernatural powers.
Jordan! I know what Tom is! Sorry, it's so obvious! In all my years of watching Ghostbusters!
Stop stalling and say it already!
Look, you said it yourself. This school is super haunted and used to be a military hospital. Use your noggin, Jordan. Tom is a ghost! It all makes perfect sense. Ghosts can only be seen by the ones they let see them. Ghosts have supernatural powers.
Zara only looked crazy because we couldn't see Tom. And when we approached, he disappeared from her sight too.
We have to go warn her.
She's not in here. She must be with Tom.
I just noticed you've been avoiding me a lot lately.
Well, yeah.
Why? Was it because of Michelle and Jordan? Are you really taking their word over mine? They accused you, made fun of you, and ignored you all while I was your friend. Yet now this is how you repay me?
Tom, I'm so...
Oh, well. Your only use was as a pawn. At least I don't have to keep up this persona any longer.
Hey!
Girls like you are so easy to use. Desperate, friendless, and naive.
Talking about? Tom, what's going on here?
Come with me. I'll tell you.
That's him. She really isn't crazy. Dang it.
Tom is ghost! And you don't look surprised. Why?
Because anyone with the bare minimum of common sense could have figured that one out.
We were going to warn you, but you already left.
So pathetic, isn't she? Oh well. I finally fulfilled all the requirements to have the Time Turner revealed to me.
Am I mistaken, or am I in Harry Potter? What Time Turner? Zara, what is he talking about?
Well, there's Principal Randino.
What in the world is going on here?
We can explain.
All three of you can explain in my office.
My dad is gonna kill me when he gets that call.
Zara, I feel so bad for you. Except it's all your fault.
Michelle.
No, listen, I'm gonna talk now. When are you gonna learn that the world doesn't revolve around you and that your actions actually have consequences? You need a dose of reality. Because in the real world, there are no ghosts or monsters. There's expulsion. And that lame little excuse excuse you made didn't really help.
Well, I couldn't just tell him the truth and say the crazy ghost boy named Tom was controlling me so he could get his time turner back so he could bring his family back from the dead, and I don't do good under pressure!
Oh, what a surprise! Sounds like you don't do good under anything! And it's your fault we're under pressure in the first place! Come on, Jordan. Let's go find that time turner.
Sure it's in here?
Where else would it be? Let's go.
You found it. You actually found it. I knew you could do it.
I didn't.
Thanks. I just figured since this is the place where it all started.
Hey, do you want a cookie for that? Stop wasting my time and give me the
Excuse me! I found it, so I'll decide what we do with it.
Perks of being a ghost.
Seriously? Well, you can't pin this one on me.
You know, I really should thank you, Zara. All of you, in fact, for doing the hard work for me. I don't like getting my hands dirty. Well, bye.
Wait! Tom. Before you go, can you just tell us why you did all this?
Fine. Going back to save my family from dying.
Wow, that's actually really sad. Why are we trying to stop him?
I was only 16 when I went off to war. I wasn't old enough, but I thought it was my duty to serve my country like my father. I saw horrible things during war, things you wouldn't imagine. And in the end, I didn't even become the hero I desired to be and was sent to Dalter Mead when I was injured. There, I found out my father died in war. My mother and sister Nancy were killed in an armed robbery, and it was my fault. If I hadn't snuck off to fight, if I had stayed to protect them, then maybe they wouldn't have had to suffer. That's why I need this time turner to go back and...
I know how you can get sucked into your monologuing.
Yes, Zara, yes!
And I'm willing to propose a deal with you.
No, Zara, no! What are you doing?
This is an embarrassment, a non-negotiable.
Come on, old friend. It's your only chance. Take the deal. I would never do you like you did me.
Fine.
Okay. All you have to do is go to Principal Ferrandino and confess so we don't get in trouble. Then the time turner is yours.
That's it.
While I don't even remember having a student named Tom, I'm glad he's being principled and coming clean. Where'd Tom go?
That way.
We have our playwrights on the stage as well, so we can recognize you all. All right, on three, everybody's gonna take a bow. 1, 2, 3. Wasn't that awesome? Y'all are so talented. I hope you are so proud of yourselves because YPT is proud of you, the actors are, all the artists involved with this. You all did a phenomenal job. I just want you to know that. I hope you feel that right now. Thank you for your creativity. So before we conclude the evening, there are a couple things I wanted to do. First, I wanted to shout out our awesome director, Avery Collins, who is in the house right now. Thank you, Avery. Thank you. I also wanted to shout out our phenomenal folks in the booth. We have our amazing stage manager, Keita Newborn. We have our wonderful ICANN intern, lighting designer, Jordan, who's up there. Thank you, Jordan. And we have our sound designer, Kevin Alexander. All this wouldn't be possible without a team. Theater is a collaborative art, so it goes from the playwright to the artist, so thank you all. So, another reason I have you all playwrights up here is we wanted to present you all with a gift. So, in a moment, you are going to get a gift bag, and that gift bag will include a YPT pen, a notebook so that you can continue writing, a printed final version of your play that's been autographed by the actors, as well as a $50 royalty check for allowing us to perform your play. Thank you all. So for our audience members, raise your hand if you purchased a raffle ticket. Any raffle ticket purchase? Okay. All right, y'all have a high probability because it only looks like it's 3 of y'all. So let's see how this goes. All right, so for our first raffle prize, it's a package that is valued at $210. And it is 2 tickets to Woolly Mammoth Theater that's located in Gallery Place for any performance in the 2018 season. $25 gift card to Carmine's Italian Kitchen, which is around the corner from the theater, so you can make a whole evening of it. A signed cookbook from the chef at Carmine's, as well as a pair of YPT sunglasses. So if we could have, how about Amaya picks our raffle winner? What number we got? Okay, there's actually a name on here. Let's see. We have Tamiko B. Okay. Congratulations. So Tamiko, your prize will actually be out at the YPT information table. Thank you so much. And then there's actually a second prize. This one is valued at $180. And it's 2 tickets to the National Symphony Orchestra's performance of Beethoven's Symphony No. 9 at Wolf Trap on July 14th at 8:15 p.m. So very specific. So hopefully you're available at that time. 1 gift certificate for a dozen donuts at Sugar Shack, which are amazing. They have donuts with bacon on it, y'all. So it's good. It's good stuff. $50 gift card to Vapiano, as well as a YPT pair of YPT sunglasses. So let's have. How about Gabby pulls our next ticket? All right, who we got? Nevitt Green, are you in the house? Okay, wonderful, congratulations. So Jessica at the YPT information table will have your prize there for you. Thank you all so much. So I just wanted to thank everybody for attending. I want you to also notice that in your program, you have a slip of paper that is basically a way for you to write a note to our playwrights. So if you felt inspired by anything tonight, if you wanted to say words of encouragement, please take that opportunity to write on that little quarter sheet of paper and display it in the lobby, and we'll be able to share all those words with the playwrights at the end of this festival. I also want you to encourage you to come. We have 1 more week of this festival, so we'll be back at the Arc next Monday at the big theater across the parking lot for our high school plays. So we have 3 phenomenal plays written by high school students. That'll be at 7 p.m. next Monday, the 21st. Also wanted to repeat, if you feel inspired by what you see, if you want YPT to be able to go to more classrooms, to be able to have more students experiencing something like this, so transformative experience, I encourage you to support YPT through a donation, whether it's tonight, going to our website, www.yptdc.org, or just speaking to our development director, Jessica, at the front YPT table. So I don't want to keep y'all any longer. Just thank you again for coming, and have a wonderful evening.